Welcome everyone to today's online meditation program. We will begin today's session with a meditation, and in the end, we will spend a few minutes to give an introduction to Sahaja Yoga for anybody who has joined us for the first time. So, to begin with, we will simply find a comfortable place to sit for us, and we will keep both our hands on our lap and really try to relax ourselves. This meditation doesn't involve putting any kind of efforts. We really have to try and be effortless and try and be fully relaxed as much as possible. And we'll slowly close our eyes and really separate us from our surroundings, from the noises we hear, and also any kind of thoughts that is coming from us. We will completely cut ourselves off from all kinds of distraction and really take our attention towards ourselves, within ourselves. We will begin with the first step. where we will take our right hand and we will place it on our heart. And here we can say an affirmation: Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Now we will move to the next step, where we will take our right hand and place it on the left side of our neck. And here we will say the affirmation: Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not guilty. We have to remind ourselves that we are innocent and we are just the pure spirit, and not feel guilty about anything that may have happened in the past. Mother, I am not guilty. Now we take our right hand and we place it on our forehead, and we can bend our heads down and we can say, Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. We have to let go without thinking about people, without thinking about the situation. We agree to forgive everyone. Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Now we take a right hand and place it on the back side of our head. We say, Oh, Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made knowingly or unknowingly. Oh, Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made knowingly or unknowingly. We have to seek for forgiveness and completely forget about the incident or about the person. Oh, Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made knowingly or unknowingly. And now we move to the final step. Mother, please give me self-realization. We can gently massage her scalp while we say this affirmation. Mother, please give me self-realization. And we can gently bring our hands back on our lap. And we can just be in meditation for a few minutes. We can gently open our eyes and we will now watch a short talk from Srimataji, who is our founder.
Are we our guru or not? Because before this, your mind was on one side and your heart was on another side and your attention was in another dimension. So these three things were creating confusion within you. If you understand a human being, then you will be surprised to see how these three things act separately in a human being. And sometimes they fight also. First is your intellect and your mind. Second is your heart, your feelings, your emotions. And the third one is your attention. In these modern times, this confusion is the worst because all the time your attention is outside. It could be towards beautiful things or beautiful women or beautiful men or all kinds of nonsensical way of wasting your energy. Such attention then is absolutely like a horse which is let loose. You cannot control such an attention. And this attention runs wild from one to another. It's a fashion also. It's sort of a very popular thing to keep the attention moving all the time. But this attention that has to be towards the divine, towards the Almighty, is just being frittered away. Thus, attention doesn't grow its own roots. First is to find out about yourself. Where does your attention go? What makes you feel like looking after or concern or attention? You see, the attention comes from various problems and could be your upbringing where you are not controlled. Could be your education, could be your atmosphere in which you live, or could be your own ego or your conditioning. So this attention is being attacked by all these outside energies or negative forces, and it gets entangled. Like a river flowing straight into the ocean can get lost in a barren place. In the same way, this attention, which has to go towards the divine, gets frittered away and is punished. This weak attention cannot take you towards the divine. Ultimately, you find that all this attention is being completely absorbed or frittered away by the nonsense that's going on. Unfortunately or fortunately, you are born in these modern times. And in these modern times, as you know, it's a very chaotic condition. In these chaotic conditions, you don't know what is right and what is wrong. And there are all kinds of attractions which can take away your attention and reduce the energy of your attention. It is possible more for the people who are very right-sided. Also, the left-sided people can be very much affected. Right-sided people, as you know, go up to a point and become extremely dry, self-opinionated, and aggressive. All their attention is in aggression. While the people who are on the left side are indulging too much into their own whims and their desires and their own temptations. Both sides can fritter away your attention, which is the most important. It is the most valuable thing is your attention. But the attention cannot be controlled by a person who doesn't have a weak mind or a weak heart. Now supposing you take somebody who is a very intelligent person. The intelligent person puts all his attention in capturing the attention of others. I don't know why, but it's a kind of a paradox. The person who himself is having such a lot of aggressiveness and all that, tries to be very sweet, tries to be very nice with people, just to keep good relations, or we can say the good behavior towards people so that they pay attention to that person. This is a very subtle thing. They are not even aware about it, that we do such a thing just to make others pay attention to us. That is how we have seen that in these modern times, so many stupid things people do just to attract the attention of others. Most of the fads that had come up in modern times are just to make something stupid so that people should pay attention to them.
We will just sit silently for a few minutes. Can gently open our eyes and can join our hands to thank this energy within us for allowing us to feel the peace within us. And with that, we come to the end of today's meditation. For anybody who has joined us for the first time, we will do a quick introduction for the next 5 minutes, where we will explain about Saja Yoga. And others who have already listened to this, please feel free. You can also drop or you can also stay back. So this image that you see on the screen is our subtle system. This is what the human body comprises of. We have 3 channels and we have 7 energy centers. In Saja Yoga, which basically means to use the energy we are born with to connect to our true self. And what we really do is to use this Kundalini energy within us, which we all have uh, when we are born, but it stays in a dormant state. And with this technique of Saja Yoga, we awaken this energy within us. And when this energy is awakened through the technique of Saja Yoga, the Kundalini energy passes through each energy center. And when this energy reaches the 7th energy center, is when we feel complete thoughtlessness and complete disconnect with the outside world. We are completely aware, but not attached to anything that is happening around. And at this moment of thoughtlessness is when we are connected to our true spirit, our true self within us. So Saja Yoga was found by Srimataji Nirmala Devi back in 1970. She wanted a very simple technique that could help mankind to awaken this energy. Back in ancient times, people had to go through a lot of penance and a lot of extreme steps to experience this energy. They had to leave their home, family, and worldly responsibilities to focus just on Kundalini awakening. And Shimaji understood the need of something real, something that could keep us connected to our true self, which is very much needed in the modern times. And she introduced this meditation, which is completely free of cost and is practiced in more than 150 countries around the world. So what we will do now is to try and understand how this really works. What are these energy centers? What are these channels within us? How do they work and how do they impact us in our day-to-day life? So every energy center basically has 2 roles. One, that any qualities within us is actually coming from the energy centers. And similarly, the organs around the energy center. So for example, the one close to the stomach takes care of our digestive system. The one on the heart takes care of our heart and its functioning. So same way, each energy center is also looking after all the organs around it. So it has biological role as well as at a subtle level, it guides the different qualities that we have innately within us. So the first energy center within us is called as Muladhara. This is the energy center at the base of the spine. And this energy center provides us with the qualities of a child to be very innocent, to have purity, to watch and look at things without greed or any kind of extreme desires, and to have a very innocent way of looking at things and enjoying things. If you look back at your childhood, you could enjoy and find happiness in any small thing. But as and when we grow up with different conditionings and different things that we pick up during our journey of life, we tend to enjoy life even lesser. So, with the help of Muladhara Chakra, you are able to activate that inner child within us and connect to our true self. It also helps us re-establish the connection with our childhood, to let go any kind of things that weighs us back from our experiences as a child, and to really enjoy the childlike being which is always there within us. So that's what Muladhara Chakra is all about. Then comes the Swadhisthana Chakra. This is the energy center just above the Muladhara and the Kundalini. It's the energy center that provides us the ability to enjoy. It provides us a different angle to looking at things, the way we look at art, literature, music. So we are able to enjoy the creative side of things in our life. And as I said earlier, each energy center is also connected to the organs. So the Swadhisthana chakra is also very close to our liver. And liver is called as the seat of the attention. So any thoughts that is getting that is coming in our mind is based on the state of our liver. So if we have a healthy, cool liver, then the the number of thoughts we get is much lesser compared to an overactive liver that we may have. So the Swadhisthana chakra regulates the functioning of the liver and tries to keep it healthy. Then comes the Nabhi chakra. This is on the stomach, and around it is void, also called as Bhavasagara. This is the energy center which is on our stomach, taking care of our digestive system, but also at the same time, it gives us peace and satisfaction. In today's time, we are always trying to achieve something or the other, thinking that this would give us happiness, but we keep looking for more and never reach that state of peace or happiness. And Nabhi Chakra provides that satisfaction. And around Nabhi Chakra is void or Bhavasagra, which plays a very vital role in this satisfaction because it allows us to be our own master. So we are not carried away by peer pressure or any kind of things that we see on social media or any influences. And we are able to understand and stick to what is good for us rather than continuously getting carried away with what's going on in the world. Then comes the heart chakra. This is also called as Anahata. This is the center that gives us security, confidence, love, and compassion. So, with the awakening of the heart chakra, we are able to provide comfort to ourselves and to others, and to have genuine compassion and genuine care for ourselves and also for others. And next to the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, you can see this flame called as spirit. This is where our spirit is, where our true self lies. And the whole goal of Sahaja Yoga meditation is to try and connect to this true self. We want to connect to our true self, to who we really are, and by completely removing all kinds of external influences that makes us who we are. And then moving on, we have the fifth energy center called as Vishuddhi Chakra. This is on our throat. This is the energy center that provides us qualities to deal with with people. So it gives us the ability to coexist in a society, to deal with situation, to deal with people. So all the qualities that we use for communication comes from the Vishuddhi Chakra. It also gives us self-respect and self-esteem. Uh, and it plays a very important role in today's time where we are continuously dealing with people and we want to have the right way and the right words to always deal with situations. Then comes the Agya Chakra. This is on our forehead. This is the energy center that allows us or helps us to let go of situations. So we're always meeting people. Sometimes we agree with them, sometimes we don't. We move from one conflict to another, and every time it completely stays in our mind and we keep replaying it, which takes away our peace. And with the help of Agya Chakra, we are able to let go of situation and move on. And that's the only way to really attain peace, is to forgive the situation, forgive ourselves, forgive the person, and move on. And it's it's much more harder done than said. but then with the help of Agya Chakra, you're able to attain that state where you're able to easily let go of things, because in the end, if you forgive or not, it's you who are affected by it. And you understand this much more better when your Agya Chakra is clear. And then in the end comes the Sahasrara. This is the integration of all the energy centers. And when the Kundalini reaches here is when we achieve this state of thoughtlessness. And the whole goal of our meditation is to try and be at this state of thoughtlessness, not to be caught up in anything that has happened in the past or in the future, which again is governed by the channels. As I said in the beginning, we have 3 channels. The one on the left is all our past, all the memories, experiences, traumas from the past is on our left channel, whereas the right channel is about our ability to do things and all our emotions that is connected to the future, which gives us anxiety, mental worries, tension, stress, is coming from the right channel. So the goal of Sahaja Yoga is to try and be in the center. We want to only focus on our present, because whatever has happened in the past or what will happen in the future, both are not something we can control. So we want to completely focus and be in the present. And with the awakening of the Kundalini, we are able to achieve that. So this is a brief introduction to Sahaja Yoga. You can find meditation center near your house, wherever you are living. We have a meditation center in all major cities. So you can always look up on Google and you can find, we would highly recommend to find a center where you can meet people and meditate uh, together and share your experiences. Otherwise, we always have this online sessions every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So please feel free to join us, and we are very happy. Also feel free to bring your friends. And what also we would recommend is to try this at home. If you don't remember all the steps, you can always go back to this YouTube video and kind of look at how we did the meditation. It's a very simple technique. And even if you don't have the time to do that, all you can do is take your right hand, place it on the top of your head, gently massage it, and try to keep the attention on the seventh energy center. So the more and more we practice, like anything that we do in life, the more we practice, the better we get at it. And that's exactly what is also needed for meditation, is to practice more so that we can understand how our system works and what are the different things that we need to work on. So with that, we come to an end to today's session. In the next sessions, we will go much deeper into different techniques, into different energy centers. Also try different other techniques which are specific to certain situations, certain channels, certain energy centers. So please continue to join us, and also don't forget to look for a meditation center near you. So with that, we will close today's session. Thank you all for joining, and I wish you all a wonderful week.